Well, I've been around 2 or 3 times now, and I've concluded that the line is closest to the edge here on this particular segment. So I've marked it with my broken out little cog. Yeah, so this is where I'm going to try and get the blade to start, right in here. Okay, now the reason for that is because those cogs are, proud of the other side of this plywood here. They catch on this part right here, and I'll end up with more pieces broken off. So I think if I can get it to just ride on here like this, none of them are going to catch. Now I will have to be careful, as I'm turning this, that I'm going to keep it nice and flat here. And this is going to be a long process. In fact, I was entertaining the idea of if it seems to be too long, I might change and put on a heavier blade. I realize that you can't tell by looking at it because you can't see the amount of pressure that I'm putting on the blade there. I was just trying to see how fast can I go here, and I was doing a bit of experimenting, and to my surprise I found I could go a lot faster than I thought I could. I originally thought I was going to have to go really slow, or I was going to end up having the blade sort of twist out of shape and start wandering out. My experience is that it would have wandered to my left, which would have been out. And you may notice that I was actually putting my finger on one of on the bearing there to see if it maybe had seized up, because that's what I was watching for. I was watching for when the blade would start to touch that bearing, and it actually never did. So the blade was never getting bent out of shape, you might say. It went a lot better than I thought, a lot faster than I thought. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get this thing cut. Now something's not quite right here. I'm wondering if my spike went right through into the template, or am I... No, it's all the way through. Well, I would have thought that the blade would have followed the line that I drew with the pencil, but it's not. That's strange. Yeah, my compass was on the same hole. You know, it's not a serious thing, I'm just curious as to why this is happening. At first I thought maybe my spike here hadn't gone right through into the jig, and it was slowly, you know, moving on me. But, well, we'll keep going and see what happens. Hopefully when I get back around here to the beginning where I started, you know, it's going to follow along and come out at the same place. Well, just have to wait and see. However, I don't think there's any use videoing it because it's going to be more of the same. Well, I guess a little bit of more of the same won't hurt us, but this is the last one. This is the last corner. You remember there was 6 corners. Would it be a corner if it was 6? I guess it would be. Anyway, this is the last one, and it went a lot better. Well, that was strange why it wouldn't follow the line. It more or less came back to the, looks like pretty much the same place, maybe a millimeter or less difference. So that's alright. And I guess tomorrow you're going to find out why it was that I wanted to not glue one of these slices. But like I say, that's going to be tomorrow. I was busy this morning, didn't get a whole lot done down here today. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.